This is what shows us that as much as we want to tell ourselves that wokeness, quote unquote, is dead, I think the reports of the demise of wokeness were premature. Let's talk about this. This feels like kind of a throwback, but it's not really a throwback because the race hustle is still alive and well in this country, which is evidenced by this. So a mom in Florida has gone to the media to cry and demand an apology because of a racist song that her child's teacher sang to her child. So that's it feels like a story out of 2020, but no, this is this week, I think. And it's a big controversy in the school. Here's the story. Listen.
Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
Legend Whitaker just turned 6 years old.
Can we sing happy birthday to you?
He attends Floral Avenue Elementary in Bartow, where his class and teachers celebrated with a song.
Happy birthday to you.
But what happened next
Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you?
stirred up hurt feelings and anger.
Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. And you smell like 1, 2. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
I don't like stuff like that.
Legend says the song hurt his feelings. His mother, Desiree Prather, says the teacher sent her the video, and she went straight to the main office.
I automatically said, that's unacceptable. And I don't think nothing's funny about it.
Prather says there's a history of black people being described that way, which makes it extremely upsetting.
My skin is boiling. I don't even like racism, and to know where we come from and our ancestors, and for us to be labeled like that, because when they call us monkey, they basically saying that we're ugly, we act like a monkey and all this and that. I don't like that at all.
Polk County Public Schools district staff and the HR department are reviewing this. I followed up with additional questions, like, is this the first time this teacher has sung this song to students? And I also asked, while this is being reviewed, will the teacher still be in the classrooms? I've not heard back yet.
I don't play games about my child.
In a letter to the school board, Prather asked for an apology, immediate disciplinary action, and counseling for her son. After receiving no response, she decided to show up in person.
They just kept saying it's an active investigation. They can't answer no questions or anything like that.
Unacceptable, she says. Unacceptable, I think is what she was trying to say. It's unacceptable. Well, I'll tell you what's unacceptable, first of all, ma'am, is naming your child Legend. Okay, it's not a real name. You can't name your child that. You can't. You shouldn't be allowed to. That's not. And it also, by the way, it's like way too much pressure on your kid. That is setting the bar way too high. Your child was born, you got an infant, and you're saying Legend. Okay, Icon. Is that his middle name, Icon? That is way too much pressure on a child, because now you gotta now it's you're setting your child up to be ironic. That's either he has to live up to that and do something truly legendary and be one of the great figures in history, right? You have a name like that, you got to go out and go cure cancer or land on Mars. I mean, do something. Do you owe back taxes? Are your tax returns still unfiled? Did you forget to file for an extension? The October 15th deadline is fast approaching and time is running out. If you haven't gathered all your documents or made any estimated payments, you could soon be targeted by the IRS. They can garnish your wages, freeze your bank account, or even seize your property. But there is help available. Tax Network USA, a nationwide tax firm, has helped taxpayers save over $1 billion in tax debt. They filed hundreds of thousands of tax returns and assisted thousands in reducing their tax burdens, and they can help you too. Don't wait. Visit tnusa.com/Walsh or call 1-800-958-1000 for a 100% free consultation. In one short call, the experts at Tax Network USA will guide you through some simple questions to determine how much you can save. Take action now before it's too late. Visit tnusa.com/Walsh or call 1-800-958-1000. But the reason I wouldn't give my kid a name like that is because now I'm worried that I've set them up for irony. Because now if they grow up and they're like 30 and unemployed, can't hold down a job, right? And their name is Legend. I don't know. I feel like you're setting your kid up for that. So that's the first problem. Second problem is that, well, this is obviously nonsense. I mean, that version of the birthday song, right? You live in a zoo, you smell like a monkey, you look like one too. That's a classic. I mean, we were singing that when I was a kid. And not only that, the teacher asks the kid in the video if he wants to hear the funny version of the song, which also shows you that this is a thing they do in the classroom. It's pretty clear from the context that she does this for all the kids. She sings the birthday song. It's on their birthday. And then there's the funny version. And she asks them, do you want to do that? And he said, yes. So she's likely done that version of the song countless times for countless kids, which is why she sent the video to the mom thinking that it was just a cute, fun little thing. Not knowing the mom is a sociopath who will gladly take this fun, kind gesture and use it to try to get the teacher fired. That's what gets me. That's what gets me about this sort of thing, is just how casually evil these race hustlers are. Now, granted, this mom is obviously not the brightest bulb in the bunch. Not even a dim bulb. Okay. She's a bulb that's in a recessed light in the basement. Hasn't been changed since 2013. Just nothing going on. Nothing going on upstairs. Her internal monologue is like hold music. Okay. So that's what we're dealing with. And yet she obviously knew that there was no offense intended, that it wasn't racist. Her kid's teacher did not call her child a monkey as a racist slur and then send her a video of it. Okay, that obviously didn't happen. And even this mom, who isn't fluent in English, even though it's the only language she speaks, understands that. She's just doing this to take advantage, to get some attention, maybe win a few bucks in a lawsuit, right? And in the process, just like casually destroy the life and career of a woman who didn't do anything except try to honor her child on his birthday. And the fact that she has the mom's phone number also tells me that, I guess you would have the phone number as a teacher, but I don't know, just having the phone number, sending a text, that kind of tells me maybe they've communicated in the past. And it's the child's teacher, so they're probably up to this point, on friendly terms, right? You come in, you drop your kid off, you have a friendly conversation, and they're on those terms, and she sends and the mom takes that and just says, okay, I'm just going to destroy your life now. Nah, just because I feel like it. I mean, you got to be totally soulless. So it is evil and wrong. And this is what shows us that as much as we want to tell ourselves that wokeness, quote unquote, is dead, I think the reports of the demise of wokeness were premature. Now, maybe I think the term is dead. Right? It's an outdated term. It's like 10 years ago, nobody said woke. It was SJW, social justice warrior. And after a few years, nobody used that term anymore. But was the SJW, was that phenomenon over just because the term isn't used anymore? No, of course not. And now it was woke, and that lasted for 5 years, and no one really uses that term anymore. But the phenomenon that it's describing, that it's labeling, that is still very much alive, sad to say. If you'd like to see what else I have to say, you can access my full show by going to dailywire.com or by going to the Matt Walsh Show Twitter page. Hope to see you there. Godspeed.